Today, I want to discuss a common pitfall that many dowsers, both new and experienced, often encounter. And this is shiny object syndrome. So, shiny object syndrome is a distraction that takes us away from our core focus. In the context of dowsing, it can manifest as an obsession with acquiring a new pendulum of different crystals or a different type, or supposedly channeling different energy. It can bring us to want to buy loads of different dowsing charts or many other dowsing tools in the belief that they will somehow enhance our abilities. However, the truth is, these are just shiny objects that divert our attention away from what truly matters, and that's mastering the basics. So I would you only need a simple basic dowsing tool. And there are I would say four things that you really need to understand and master so that you can get good at dowsing. So the key to dowsing success doesn't lie in the tools that we use, but in our understanding and application of the fundamental principles. So these are the four things that I always teach people who've I've taught from for many, many years, face to face initially, started in village halls, and now, of course, I teach thousands of people online. So what are these four important things? Well, they are: one, understanding your yes and no response. This is a foundation in dowsing. It's critical to understanding how your pendulum responds to yes and no answers. So understanding this will guide you in interpreting the responses you've received. If you don't know what your pendulum is indicating, whether it's a yes or a no, or yeah, but, no, but, maybe, if you don't know what those movements are indicating, you can't possibly get a clear answer. The other key thing that can confuse beginners and more experienced dowsers is asking concise, explicit, and unambiguous questions. The quality of your questions is directly proportional to the quality of your answers. If you don't ask good questions, you won't get clear answers. So the more precise and clear your questions are, the more accurate and useful your answers become. So that means we may have to break big issues down. Don't ask broad, sweeping questions. Break that issue down, because you want actions. You want information that you can take action on. We're not after feelings and vibes and ooh, we're after facts and information that we can take action on. And number three, as I say, I've already touched on this, is break down complex issues. If you are dealing with complex issues, break it down into smaller, manageable parts. And this will make it easy for you to formulate clear and concise questions. Some of those big issues may be around career choices, or big changes to health, or changes in finance, or where we live. What house is going to be best for us, location. Break all those things down into manageable issues, because if you ask broad, sweeping questions, again, you will not get a clear answer, because it's impossible to your pendulum to give you a yes or no answer, because there may be more than one answer within that, what you perceive to be one question, but it might actually be more than one question lumped together. And always ask qualifying questions. This is number four. Sometimes our emotions can get in the way, or we haven't asked a clear question, or we're unsure about where to go next. And that can mean that our dowsing can become unreliable. We can influence the response. We can get responses that we want to hear rather than the actual truth. So this is a crucial step, is asking qualifying questions. If you want to ensure you're on the right track, you want to ensure that you can trust your yes and trust your no. So qualifying questions help you verify the accuracy of your own dowsing and your own results. And they also, when done well, provide additional context that really can help you understand the answers that you're receiving. So sometimes we can ask questions like, have I misunderstood the information in any way? And that's always useful, because we could have got the information but misunderstood the information we have received. So those are the four basics: understanding your yes and your no, asking concise, explicit, and unambiguous questions, breaking down complex issues, and asking qualifying questions. And if you stay focused on those basics, Remember, the power of dowsing lies in its simplicity. We are asking questions with only a yes or no answer. And we just may have to ask a sequence of questions to get really to the heart of the truth of the matter, to break down those issues. So don't get distracted by the allure of new tools, new techniques. It really doesn't matter. Instead, focus on mastering the basics. And with practice and perseverance, you'll find that you don't need anything else to achieve accurate and meaningful results. That is all you need, is simply to master the basics.